Thomas Rhett and John Party on Casper's #1 for New Country, My Country 95.5. Prairie Wife knows I am a fan of wild horses.
Yes.
That's why as soon as she saw a pic of Picasso, she was like, hey, check this out. Well, that actually has led us to a guest on our phone, Prairie Wife.
That's right. We have on the phone with us Scott Wilson. He's actually the photographer that took those stunning pictures of Picasso. Good morning, Scott. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. Good morning, Kathy. Good morning, Doc. Thanks for having me on the show.
Oh, man, it's what a pleasure to have you. Just amazing pics, sir.
Oh, yeah, stunning. So obviously, if people have listened to you talk, they can tell that you're not from their parts. You are actually originally from Scotland, and you now live in Colorado. Can you tell me, what brought you from Scotland to there?
Yes, of course. Well, I actually worked in the beer business for about 20 years across the UK, across Europe, and I was invited to take a new role in Denver in 2015. So we moved as a family, and as a landscape photographer, I was just so excited to explore Colorado, Wyoming, etc., and just find these sort of new landscape delights on my doorstep.
I love that. So now we were chatting a little bit off air. You started out wanting to be a landscaping photographer, but you kind of had a twist and turn in your journey of life that led you to become a wildlife photographer. Can you talk about that?
Yeah, of course. I mean, back in the UK, I was a landscape photographer. I was in the Landscape Photographer of the Year final 4 times, and obviously moved with that in mind to Colorado. Mm-hmm. Just 1 year after arriving, though, I was diagnosed with stage 4 colorectal cancer.
Oh, my goodness.
And obviously photography wasn't the first thing in my mind when I was diagnosed.
Yeah.
But when my oncologist explained that part of my treatment meant I had to avoid sunlight, I was a little bit flummoxed from a landscape point of view. And that's when it was kind of Colorado, Wyoming parks to the rescue, really. And I appreciated that I could drive around these parks and shoot wildlife from the protective shade of my car. So it just opened up a brand new genre of photography at a particularly challenging time for me. So it was very therapeutic.
Well, and good for you for not giving up and just finding a way to still do what you loved. So you went out with the intention of taking some photographs of wild horses in Sandwash Basin. And actually, these pictures of Picasso were kind of a surprise or a shock. You kind of didn't know what you had. Can you talk to us about that?
Yeah, I was introduced to this phenomenon, if you like, in northwest Colorado, which is Sandwash Basin. There's about 400 or 500 pure wild horses running free, and about 160,000 acres of land up there.
Wow.
So they can be sort of spread thinly across there. And I went up with the intention of just meeting some wild horses and shooting them. I'd seen sort of fight scenes and things like that with a real raw energy and just wanted to capture that. I had a great first day shooting and basically felt I had good shots in the bag. And then just as I was leaving, I saw this amazing tricolor paint wild Mustang, or Pinto as they're known. I had no idea at the time that this was the famous Picasso, and the horse was in the midst of a battle scene, basically, with another horse known as Voodoo, and they had a shared love interest, and a third horse called Spirit Dance.
Sounds like a typical scene at a bar here.
Absolutely. And so basically I stumbled on this aggressive scene, if you like. Jumped out of the car, got the camera ready, and it was more a case of just making sure I caught the action. It wasn't looking for amazing shots. They were just unfolding in front of me. And these are very fast scenes. They're rapid fire. And it's very hard, even in sort of photography, to capture that real sense of kind of blood-thumping, thundering action as these hooves power past you and the horses engage in battle. It's really very, it just sets the hairs on your skin.
Well, and I have to say, Scott, I think you did a phenomenal job in your photography capturing that movement. You can see the muscles underneath the horse, just absolutely stunning. Now, we were talking that you, so of course people can get a hold of you through Instagram. We've got all the links through the My Country mobile app. You actually have a picture of Picasso right now that's available in a gallery, a local gallery in Denver. Can you tell our listeners where that is?
Yeah, of course. I'm part of a show at the Robert Anderson Gallery, which is at 3321 East Colfax in Denver. I've worked with Robert for quite a few months now, and we have a special show going on, and it was just this wonderful coincidence that I put up this new 40-inch print of Picasso on wood, which is a lovely format.
Yeah, definitely.
And then people like yourself have sort of caught note of the interest in Picasso and just helped expose that. So it's just nice timing that I had that image ready.
Well, I think that what you did was phenomenal. I appreciate your willingness to share it with us. You actually sent me some of your favorite pictures. Our listeners listeners can check that out and learn more about you through the My Country mobile app. And Scott, thanks for taking the time to chat with us this morning.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me on.